Hey guys, welcome back to the Coffin Nail. My name's Lightbreaker, and today I am chatting with one of the most exciting punk bands around at the moment, the Muslims. Folks, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Thank you. Exciting punk band around.
I think so, man. Well, let's get right into it. You guys recently signed with Epitap, so if you're humble and you don't think of yourselves as one of the most exciting punk bands going at the moment, that should surely prove it. I want to ask you guys, were you hunting for a big label like Epitaph, or did they approach you? How did that come about?
We were not hunting for a label. They definitely approached us kind of out of the blue. Someone from Epitaph had been following our Instagram for a while and just kind of reached out asking if we'd be interested in signing. And so after many months of labor and negotiation, we finally were able to reach something that made us all happy, and now we're stoked to be able to tell the world about it.
For sure. So when did it get finalized?
Well, we thought that shit was fake news for a long time. And also, we had a lot of discussions as a band where we're like, is this really anything we want to even get into? But we were able to deliberate for the better part of a year about it. Talked to a few friends of ours and other people who we know in the scene who have been signed, and just kind of reflect on it as a band what we want to be. And we were like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's still fall. We just love each other so much. We want to put out music all the time. And if this helps us do that, then let's do it. And it got finalized, I think around the same time the Fuck These Fucking Fascists came out.
Amazing.
In the video and shit. That's when we announced.
That's cool. And what were your reservations then?
We don't give a fuck about selling out. I mean, let's just be real about that. But no, it's not. It's not that, because there's just not enough queer, Black and brown artists that are getting platformed. But the real reservations were is it going to make things weird between us? Because we just are so into our craft and are so into the music we make, and we had this whole thing of we were going to release an album every year on April 1st, and that we had been doing that for 4 years in a row or 3 years in a row, and we were just kind of worried it was going to kind of muck things up, but it's been all right.
Well, that's just cut off my question later in the interview about when we're going to get the next album. But no, that's cool, man.
What album?
There's no album.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, you don't want the A&R guys coming in censoring us in the middle of the interview. And have you guys been childhood friends? When you talk about how important your interpersonal relationships are when you come to making band decisions, did you guys grow up together? I understood it that the band formed a couple of years ago.
Yeah, so we did not grow up together, but our bandmate Kader, who couldn't make it to this interview, unfortunately, just had this amazing brainchild when Trump was elected to start a political punk band called the Muslims, and really wanted to do it and wanted to find some dope people to do it with him. And I guess knew Bahbah from organizing and doing other stuff around town, playing music too, and found me just from a recommendation, I guess, from someone on Facebook, and connected us together, brought the three of us together, and the magic was just there out the gate. And I think speaking for myself, it was just really exciting, the first few rehearsals, and the energy was really there, and in many ways we just felt like kindred spirits musically. And I had always wanted to be in a punk band and had never been in one. So when Kader reached out to me, I was just holy shit, this is my dream is coming true. Um, and so then we made, 4 albums, and we're, picking up some steam and stuff, and now we're here. So it's like,
Yeah.
feel really happy that like we came together and like made the decision to be a band, because it's really like taking us places.
Yeah, for sure.
All the, there's just the trajectory is just going up. It's really
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
you seem very humble and grounded about the whole thing, but if it was anyone else, like, yeah, I've always wanted to start a punk band. Let's start one. Now we're signed to Epitaph. It's anyone
Yeah.
else's dream come true, man.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your most recent single, Fuck These Fucking Fascists. Title of the year, if not song of the year. It's been stuck in my head for 2 weeks. And I was wondering if you guys could tell me your feelings about the reaction to the video. Because it had been out like a day before Loudwire had this article about all the thumbs down reacts. Honestly, I saw this article before I saw the video, and I thought it was going to be a lot more confrontational than it even was. How was your emotional reaction to that?
I mean, so technically, like Qadr's full-time job is trolling punk channels on Facebook and other like threads where like mainstream punks get together online. So I feel like Qadr was like the most prepared. I was like, I was like, all right, great. Like some people are gonna, make like take time out of their whole lives to like show up on a comment and just to go out of their way to say this band sucks, or like this band, which is just translates to like this band makes me hella uncomfortable, or I'm jealous, or I don't want to see these people succeed. And that felt normal. The other shit was just like how I think what I was genuinely surprised about, which I was like probably shouldn't be, but I've been out of like the punk scene for a little bit in terms of like the white punk scene, was just how many like MAGA and like Nazi punks there are. Like people who legit were like, I'm anti-establishment because I don't subscribe to Black Lives Matter or to Antifa. Like I'm like, if you believe that like being anti-fascist is punk, then you're actually part of the establishment. I'm like, I don't know what kind of like salty, vanilla Kool-Aid people are drinking, but like it's just like, I mean, people are drunk on butt rock sauce. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, people are
too
tripping.
much spice in the potato salad.
I think so. Or just I don't know. I think I was generally surprised by that. But what I really did enjoy, which I was stoked about, was like, you know what, punk needs a polarizing moment around like political awareness and political activation, because it's getting boring for punk to be just a space for like white cis dude nihilists to gather. Like we need punk to be like an hospitable collective space that like cares about each other and cares about liberation and cares about fighting the system and punching up, not punching across or punching down.
Yeah, and those are values I think that have always been an intrinsic part of the punk scene, but bears reminding now and again. And those people that you talk about, saying they're anti-establishment because they don't support Antifa or something like that. Before Antifa became a buzzword, they're probably the same people going on about how great, everyone in the Second World War was, who were literally Antifa,
Like fucking punks who want to like suck Margaret Thatcher's dick, like just get out of here.
That's a beautiful sentence. I think this interview is peaked. Well, I was going to ask you about this later, but since it's come up now, the obvious question would be to ask how you've been received by audiences at punk gigs, because let's be honest, the punk and hardcore punk scene is dominantly white and dominantly white male. But I want to ask specifically about the bands you guys have played with. How have they reacted to you guys, and what's been your treatment by bands you shared bills with?
Yeah, I mean, we like I feel like there's a lot of dissonance between actually, you know, what Bahbah is talking about with the comments and the YouTube videos and stuff, and the people who actually come to our shows, because like people who come to our shows throw the fuck down for us. Like they love the shit that comes out of our ass. Like it's awesome. Like we just like have so much fun at shows. We get so many requests from bands that are coming through town touring to, you know, hop on a bill with them. Like really for the past 4 years, it feels like we've had like nothing but love, because I think our, you know, our platform was a little bit smaller. And yeah, I do think that like signing to Epitaph maybe made a lot of people upset because they didn't want us to like actually make it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we just had a show in Durham, here where we live, and like it sold out, completely booked out the venue. It was completely vax only, you know, vax cards were checked at the door and everything. All the bands were vaxxed. And like we just had the best time, and everyone was so happy to be there. Like I wish we could have sold more tickets, because like so many people just wanted to like come and have fun and support us, and we're like 100% about our message. And you know, we've toured mostly on the East Coast of the US, just like in all sorts of spots, and like haven't really gotten like I'm actually surprised at how little hate we've gotten up until now. I was kind of like wanting more haters to come out of the woodworks before, you know? Like I was like, where are the haters? Like we got to have some haters. We're saying all of this shit to like make people mad, and like everybody's like, "Oh my god, we love you." You know?
I psych myself up for bullshit. What is this?
Right. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? But yeah, so like you know we like played in Norway at Canal Rock a few years ago. We were invited out there, and everyone loved it. You know, everybody that was at that festival was just like, holy fuck, this band is amazing. You know, we played in Germany right before the pandemic. We're invited out there, and they were just like stoked to have us. Everyone loved the show. You know, like it's nationally, internationally, and in our fucking racist ass southern state, like it's just been nothing but love up until now. So in a way, it's like kind of comforting to know that like we are making people upset. I'm like, okay, good. Like we're doing our jobs well. Like people are pissed off. Good.
Yeah. But yet, if you're getting so much love in person, like when you go on tour, it just proves that the people that get upset are absolutely cowards, and not people who are actually coming out to confront you at the show. Eh?
They all live in their fucking basements and like, you know, never leave their computer screens. Like they don't, you know, it's like, you know, all of the social media and YouTube kind of enables folks to just like spew hate in really easy ways, like in the comments section, which is, you know, this is how it works nowadays. But, you know, they're out there.
Yeah. God, it's almost disappointing to have such disappointing adversaries, eh? But I'm really happy to hear such a positive answer to that question, which I wasn't expecting. Nice one. One more thing on Fuck These Fucking Fascists. The cover is excellent. With, if for anyone who hasn't seen it, a cartoon drawing of Johnny Rotten getting punched so hard his eyeballs flying out, which I am absolutely on board with. But I want to ask, were there any other potential faces to get a punch other than Johnny Rotten?
That's so funny. I feel like we're gonna start some beef that we can't handle with this. Yeah, first of all, that art was made by Christy Road, who's a dope artist based in New York. Definitely check her shit out if y'all don't know. And Crowdcore, yeah, that's right. And also plays in Rate Songs for Choked Up, which is a punk band in New York.
Awesome.
Yeah, you know, it was really funny because we were just like, we were thinking like the album cover, which is always like a big creative opportunity for us to put our heads together. And we were like, who of our white dude friends that we love can we punch in the face for the album cover? And then we asked around. One of our friends was like, "Oh, I have too much metal in my face. Like, you can't punch me. I might die." And then like another friend of ours was like, "Hey, I can't handle that heat in my life. Like, I'm not like competent enough as a human to know how to handle people actually thinking that I'm a fascist out in the world." And then and then and then so we were just like, okay, let's do an illustration. Oh no, and then we were like talking with Epitaph, and we're like, all right, we kind of just want to punch Fat Mike in the face. Like, can y'all get us in touch with Fat Mike? And they were like, well, I mean, we could ask him, but he'd probably like it too much, and he also
Like
he might not want to be a fascist in this video. But we just love to shit on Fat Mike because NoFX wrote that song "Don't Call Me White." And then we're just like, you know what, let's just go classic. Let's just get fucking dusty, crusty Johnny Rotten and illustrate him, and he's just so pleasurable to punch. It's like what the people needed right now, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. So we wanted to be honest. We know a lot of folks really fuck with Fat Mike, and you know, we don't want to create another beef we couldn't handle. Okay.
Oh, but I love the confidence. Started a punk band a few years ago. Now we're signed to Epitaph. We're going to punch Fat Mike in the face and call him fascist. It's also funny when you talk about originally wanting to get a friend to volunteer. I immediately think of that Pantera album, Vulgar Display of Power, where a fan let them punch him 100 times to get the photo. And I was not expecting to see a comparison between you guys and Pantera at any point.
We love our fans, and they love when we shit on them, I guess. I don't know.
That's dedication. So feel free to flag this, because I have no idea what to expect from this question. But I wanted to ask you guys, what are the origin stories behind your respective stage names?
So my stage name was actually, I remember we came up with it because I hadn't taken my Shahada yet, but stay tuned for that one. But they were trying to, Kader and Bahbah were trying to figure out like a good Muslim name for me. And we were in Bahbah's kitchen with his partner, and I had like, I guess, told them in the past that like I used like shea butter in my hair. And so Kader was like, yo, it's got to be something shea. And Bahbah's partner is just like, has like the most amazing, hilarious non sequiturs sometimes, and can just like say really funny shit just out of the blue. And she was just like, oh yeah, Abu Shea. And we all just died like, that's it, Abu Shea. So that became my name. We've been going with it. I love it. Kader, I don't know. Do you know more about Kader, Bappa?
Me and Kader, our names are Allah given names, so there's really just no comment about that. My name is Allah blessed me with a very funny name, so I'm happy with that. But and that's about it.
Nice one. I was surprised when I saw Shay, because that's an Irish name, which I didn't expect to see. But nice one. So, now that you guys signed to Epitaph, the upward trajectory is seemingly chugging along nicely. What's next? I saw you guys had an Instagram post today with some artwork of you guys and saying y'all ain't ready for this or something to such effect. So, what's the next thing we're going to hear from the Muslims on Epitaph?
Just some more fucking joyful punk rock pretty soon, I guess. But you know, there's just no plans whatsoever. But there's definitely music coming out. I can just imagine that it's just going to take until like 2026 or possibly by the end of summer to like really get it out. to folks. And at the end of the day, we haven't played our instruments in like 4 years. So I don't really know what's next. I have to just deny that I even play music.
These lies
continue.
are bumming me out, dude.
No, go ahead.
Oh man. We have shit that's going to come out. I don't want to spoil it, but the people will get things soon, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. Like, if I could explain like all the shit that we're about to give our completely undeserving fans, I would, but I can't. But sooner, yeah, it's coming soon. It's coming. Things are coming.
It is whatever it is.
Yeah, things are coming.
It's really refreshing, all this mystique. Usually when I ask any bands I'm interviewing, so what do you guys got out next? Like, yeah, buy our shit. We've got a new album coming out soon. Everyone pre-order it.
We just want to keep people, nice. Stay engaged, because you're never gonna find out unless,
This is it. Well,
and definitely buy our shit. Still buy our shit.
For sure.
Yeah, we have merch, and we're about to have some more. Kitty Cat has joined the call.
Oh, hey, Kitty.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What's Kitty's name?
Kitty's name is Quinto.
Hey, Quinto.
She's she's a little bitch, but I love her.
Yeah, I had to lock my dog out of the room, and she still barked earlier in the interview.
Yeah,
man. And keeping engaged with you guys is actually a lot of fun. Your Instagram is fantastic. So, guys, if you're not following the Muslims on Instagram, go do that right away. You make your own memes. You spend a lot of time on that, because I really enjoy it.
Yeah, that's mostly color. Just going to town.
It seems more like the band is a vehicle for the trolling rather than the other way around. Which is absolutely fine by me.
That's true.
So, listen, before we wrap up, I always like to finish with a quick lightning round. I'll throw you guys 2 options and just pick whichever one you'd have. Cool? All right. So first up, on tour, would you rather have good food or a good hotel room to stay in?
Shit.
Both.
Both.
Bougie punks for life.
If you can only pick one, what would you have?
Comfy bed. Gotta say it.
Yeah, I'll eat shitty food.
Yeah.
In a nice bed.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Nice one. All right. I honestly wasn't expecting our guest before this question, but I think I know where this is going. Cats or dogs?
Ooh, cats. But also dogs. God damn it. Probably cats.
For you as well, Bahbah?
Cats.
Mm-hmm. I'm more for dogs myself, and there is no wrong answer unless someone says that they don't like one or both. That's just not acceptable. All right, ice cream or milkshakes?
Fuck. What the hell is this question?
Oh, God damn it.
You gotta choose. I mean, it's ice cream because you turn ice cream into a milkshake. It's fucked up.
I don't know. Like, we have this fast food place called Cookout here in North Carolina, and they have like 40 milkshake flavors, and I will fuck up a Cookout milkshake any day of the week. So
specifically Cookout.
Yeah, specifically Cookout milkshakes. Yeah.
That's fair.
Nice one. Vine or TikTok?
Vine.
Absolutely.
It's gotta be.
Totally Vine.
If you guys ever still exist.
I don't think it does.
It died overnight as soon as Instagram started doing 14-second repeating videos. But you can't replace Vine.
Can never replace Vine. Vine was the shit.
Absolutely. Hey, next time you guys are over in Berlin, I'll show you the Vine's drinking game I've written up. Everyone picks 2 or 3 creators, 2 or 3 punchlines, and just watch a random compilation on YouTube and drink when your one comes up. Like bingo with Vine.
Nice. Oh, that's great.
So the most important question saved for last: Star Wars prequels or Star Wars sequels?
Ooh, prequels. I mean, scene sequels.
No, but prequels is with no way. Prequels with
I
that.
mean, I don't know.
Prequels has some very significant highs and lows. That's the thing.
Yeah.
No, I'll go with the sequels.
You're
Alright,
very
Stephen.
much more versed in this than I am, Bahbah, so I trust you
Yeah,
when you say that.
We can sit down and talk about this another time.
Yeah.
So we'll keep this to a one sentence answer as well, or this interview will run forever. But where do you stand on The Last Jedi?
Ooh, I actually did see that one. That was good. I liked it.
I mean, I just think what's his face, the dark-haired guy, I always forget his name, is just like, he's just very cuddly looking. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I just like feel like he'd be like a nice friend to have like a like, you know, like a homoerotic bromance with, you know, and like we can come over and we can like, hey, I made some food. It's just leftovers. Like, hey, oh no, you can take your suit off. Yeah, no, you can put your feet up here.
You mean
We
Kylo Ren, right?
Yeah, Kylo Ren. Yeah, whoever the actor is. I just feel like he would
Adam
be
Driver.
like, yeah, I think he'd be just really cute to like cuddle and, you know, possibly make out with on the low.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
into
you
that
want a
too.
massage?
You've seen the
He seems
images of
stressed.
him with you've seen him with his top off in that film.
That's true.
Ben Swallow.
Yeah, I do like the way the how high he wears his pants.
Yeah, it's a strong choice.
Yeah,
But it looks like the cat's not a fan of The Last Jedi.
Yeah,
More of a J.J. Abrams.
she's not feeling J.J. Abrams today.
Well, thank you to today's sponsor, Lucasfilm. So, Fuck These Fucking Fascists is out now on Epitap Records, and there is a very mysterious something, which is going to be fucking awesome, coming out sometime in the future from the Muslims. Guys, keep up with them on Instagram and everywhere else on the social medias. Bahbah and Abu Shea, thank you very much for taking the time to chat to me today, folks.
Absolutely.
thanks for these questions.
See you in Berlin sometime soon, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Inshallah.
Cool. Cheers,
Inshallah.
guys.
See you soon.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. It's YouTube, so you know the drill. Be sure to like and subscribe to get notifications about any future interviews I post here on the channel, because you never know who it's going to be. Could be Scott Stapp. Could be someone good. But like and subscribe, and there'll be a new interview every second week. Better still, you can listen to the Coffin Nail live on Keith FM, that's KEITHFEM.com, every second Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. German time. And for everything Coffin Nail related, go to thecoffinnailradio.com for full episodes, interviews, and exclusive articles. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.